The following is a made-up story. None of this shit really happened. But laugh at my pain.
All right, here's the story time, right? It's a Tuesday, right? A regular day. Your boy was bored. He wanted to go to the bar to go watch the Lakers play because I ain't got cable. Want to go to the bar, watch the Lakers play because I ain't got cable. So I get to the bar. I'm chilling. I get a PBR. It costs $2. Y'all know me. I'm broke. I ain't got it. All right. So about an hour in, I get up and I go to the bathroom because I got to pee, right? So I go to the bathroom, and like any single man would do, you take a walk around the bar to see what's kind of going on. Not much going on, but there's some good music. There's some good music playing in the background, right? So I look to the left, right? I look to the left. Bam. I look to the left. There's this little tenderoni checking me out, right? And as I'm looking to the left, Chris Brown started playing, like, the say what your name is. Oh yeah, that fit your girl. And then she starts singing with me. Tell me where you headed. Can I walk with your girl? Right? So we make eye contact. You know, in what's the movie? Twilight? When they like imprint, we imprinted right there. Bam. But then a guy came up, light-skinned guy came up, right? And then I'm like, all right, this gotta be her dude. And I was like, all right, well, I'll talk to you later. So I go back to the bar and sit down, right? Another 45 minutes to an hour, and I get back up. I gotta pee again. Shorty sees me, comes up to me, and was like, hey, I've been looking for you. And I'm like, looking for me? I'm chilling. I just been at the bar, having a drink, watching the game. And I thought you were with your guy, so I didn't want no trouble. She's like, oh, that's my cousin. He's gay. I'm like, all right, well, hey, I guess. So then she's like, well, I'm this, I'm that. My name is this and that. I'm like, hey, I'm this and that. And then we started talking for a little bit. And she's like, hey, you should come hang out with us. So I'm like, all right, cool. Let me grab my stuff. I go grab my coat and my drink, and I go sit at the table or stand at the table. They were standing there, right?
So at this time, me and her are talking, and it's getting deep as far as conversation. We start talking about fucking life, kids, where we work, school, where we're from, what we want to be when we grow up, all that shit, right? So then the gay cousin come back, and he's like, I want a drink. And then she's like, all right, let's look at a drink. She's like, so she asked me, do I want a drink? I was like, all right, cool. I'll go with y'all to get a drink. I didn't really want a drink. But she's like, I insist. I'll get you a drink. So when somebody asks me for a drink, I always get like the cheapest shit because I don't want nobody to think I'm trying to go over. I don't want anybody to feel like I owe them anything. I was already drinking $2 PBR. So I was okay with the $2 PBR. So the gay cousin ordered, I'm gonna stop saying that, but the cousin ordered a adios motherfucker, the bartender, and how I make it. Shorty orders a Johnny Vegas. She's like, what do you want? I was like, I don't care. I'll get what you got. She gets me a Johnny Vegas, right? So we go back. We sipping, some music playing, we start dancing again. Like, she was on her worst behavior dancing, kids at home, and her baby. She was on her worst behavior dancing. I'm like, all right, go, okay, Shorty on. And I'm giving her the work, giving her the business, right? And we just keep, that song stops. We just keep talking. Keep talking. All right. So me and her like really chopping it up, having a great conversation. And then her cousin come back and is like, hey, I want to go smoke. So
Tune in next week for part 2. It gets better. Trust me. The following is a made-up story. None of this shit really happened. But laugh at my pain. Previously on Dating Chronicles. Met a girl at the bar, chilling by myself. She approached me. We made eye contact. We started singing together. We got a drink. She bought me a drink. And now we continue.
That we sipping some music playing, we start dancing again. Like, she was on her worst behavior, Nano's kids at home, and she was on her worst behavior dancing. And I'm like, all right, go, okay, Shorty on. And I'm giving it to work, giving her the business, right? Now we just keep, that song starts, we just keep talking. All right. So me and her, like, really chopping it up, having a great conversation. And then her cousin come back and is like, hey, I want to go smoke. So she's like, hey, you want to go smoke? And I was like, no, I'm good. I'll smoke, but I'll watch our stuff. Our bags and stuff. So I'm like, all right, cool. So they go leave. And then she left her phone at the table. And then her dad called. And I'm like, oh, shit. Dad must want you to get your ass home. It's about that time. So they come back. Remember, she said kids' fathers ain't in their life. So she said her dad was watching the kids. So they go and she left her coat and on the table. Dad calls. Ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring, ring. Calls again. Ring, ring, ring. Calls again. Ring, ring, ring. Nothing. So I grab her stuff, her coat, her phone, and take it outside where she was. Hey, your dad's calling you. Might be important. You got kids. He babysitting. You want your ass home. It is about 12:30, 1 o'clock, right? But this time it's about like 1:15. And she's like, hey, you want to go to the bar and get another drink? And I'm like, yeah, I'll go with y'all, but I ain't trying to drink or whatever. But so her and her cousin go get a drink. I'm chilling. I'm watching them hanging out. At this point, she got her hands all on my backside, all on my chest, you know, tapping and shit and all that. And she's asking me what I'm doing after this, right? And I'm like, well, I'm just gonna go home because that's what I do. I come to the bar, I watch the game, and I go home. So she's hitting like, hey, can you get me a ride home? Because I don't want to drive with the cousin because he's been drinking too much. So I'm like, So I was like, all right, cool. I'll give you a ride home. What's your address? So I can have it planned out, so I can map it out, so I can let you know how long you're going to be there, so you can tell your dad that you're going to be there X amount of time. She's like, all right. She gives me her address. Then she's like, well, I want to come on with you. I was like, that's tough. So I'm like, all right, cool. I just want to set some boundaries with you. First of all, my house is a mess, okay? Second of all, don't think it ain't going to happen, because nothing going to happen. I'm letting you know right now. I have cameras all in my house, and I ain't about that life. So I ain't about that culture. So you can come hang out. We can watch something, pop some popcorn or whatever, and that's going to be it. Say, all right, cool. I respect that. I'm okay with that, right? So like the gentleman I am, I pull up to the, I go get my car. Okay. I'll pull up to the front of the bar. I wave at Shawty. She come out. I get out, open door for her. And I reiterated, look, you go into my house. It's a mess. Nothing's going to happen. I'm not doing that, okay? She's like, yes, I understand nothing's going to happen, right? We get to my house, run aside, because my house is a mess, so I had to clean up a little bit, you know, move some pots and pans out the way, right? She goes,
Stay tuned, motherfuckers! More shit to come.
The following is a made-up story. None of this shit really happened. Don't laugh at my name.
Previously on Dating Chronicles, your boy's a fucking gentleman, gives her water, she goes to the bath, and then she runs outside.
so like the gentleman I am, I pull up to the, I go get my car, okay? I'll pull up to the front of the bar. I wave at Shawty. She come out. I get out, open door for her. And I reiterated, look, you go into my house. It's a mess. Nothing's going to happen. I'm not doing that, okay? She's like, yes, I understand nothing's going to happen, right? We get to my house, run aside, because my house is a mess. So I had to clean up a little bit, you know, move some pots and pans out the way, right? She comes here, she takes her shoes off. She sits down on the couch. I go in my room, pull some sweatpants off that and blue jeans, come out, give her a water. She's like, where's your bathroom? I gotta pee. So she goes to the bathroom. Bam. Like, every time I go to somebody's house, I go to the bathroom too. Because you gotta look in the medicine cabinet. You gotta look in the trash can. Make sure there ain't no pill bottles that I should know about. You know what I mean? So you can never be too careful. So I'll automatically go to somebody's bathroom, right? So I get it. She goes in my bathroom. It's clean. Bathroom's clean. No pill bottles. Right. She come back up. I give her another water, right? At this point, I'm chilling. We talking again. She's on the couch. I'm on the other couch. All right, so now we're about to get into the real story, right? So she come and sit on my couch, She comes sit on my couch. Hey, you know where my phone is? Oh, yeah, it's over on the couch. I'm gonna grab it for you, gentlemen. I am. I'll get up. I'll grab her phone for her. All right. She called her cousin, see if he got home. He did. He's safe. Cool. Next thing you know, her phone start going off, ringing. Ring, 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 ring. I see a name of a dude. I'm like, oh, shit, this got to be baby daddy. Remember, her dad called earlier. Her phone said, Dad. This is a name, so I automatically some baby daddy, right? I'm like, fuck, she told me this motherfucker ain't around. Okay, call one time. Second time call. Ring, 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 ring. Damn, she dismissed that shit quick. Now I'm getting kind of like skeptical, like, damn, right? Third time, she gets up just to the bathroom. Pume. She said, I go to the bathroom. I'm like, all right, cool. Over the bathroom. She got to throw up. She got to really pee bad. 3-4 minutes pass by. I'm like, damn, she taking a shit or something. Women don't shit, right? So, like, a couple minutes pass by. Now I'm concerned. So I get up. And I'm like, hey, you good back there? I didn't get a response. I'm like, oh, shit. So I go knock on the bathroom door. You good? She opens the door. So, yeah, I'm good. And then gets up, runs outside. It's negative 14 degrees at this time. She ain't got no shoes on. She ain't got her purse. She ain't got her shoes. She got her phone. She runs outside.
Stay tuned, motherfuckers. More shit to come.
The following is a made-up story. None of this shit really happened. I'll laugh at my pain.
Previously on the Dating Chronicles, Shawty's in the bathroom. She gets up, jets out the house, pew, runs outside, no shoes on. Why though? Find out.
So I get up and I'm like, hey, you good back there? I didn't get a response. I'm like, oh shit. So I go knock on the door, knock on the bathroom door. You good? She opens the door. She's like, yeah, I'm good. And then gets up, runs outside. It's negative 14 degrees at this time. She ain't got no shoes on. She ain't got her purse. She ain't got her shoes. She got her phone. She runs outside. And I'm like, all right, well, maybe she just got to use the phone outside. All right, cool. Next thing you know, I go to my room to get a lighter jacket, right? Two dudes come in my house. Right? So these two dudes come in here, one light skin, one dark skin. I just already know, because she done showed me her kids already. The light skin one is her baby daddy, right? The other one is a dark skin fella. That's got to be the homeboy. Now, let me tell you this, okay? They came in my house, nothing happened. He's like, where's her purse? Where's her shoes? I'm like, I point down it right there. You like, what's going on here? Some shit like that. And I was like, man, I'm just chilling. So I'm a little, I got my antennas up because these motherfuckers that came in my house, I ain't concerned about the light skin motherfuckers. I ain't concerned about no light skin motherfuckers scaring me. When I see light skin people, I just think of like Evan Ross from ATL. Like light skin motherfuckers, I'm scared. The homie in the back though, that's the motherfucker I'm scared of right now. This one, he came in here, he dark skinned, he got dreads, he got on black forces, right? He got on a hood, dreads, hands in the pocket, in the back. That's what I'm scared of. Light skinned dude, not afraid of. Dark skinned dude, yes. Okay. Especially with black forces. You don't know what he capable of. The baby daddy or whoever the dude is was like, yo, homie, I need to go get my baby dad real quick. And I'm hypothetically speaking, right? I need to go get my baby mama real quick. Roll with me. The dark skinned dude probably said, yup, I'm with you, bruh. Like, he don't know what situation he could have got into, but he don't care. That's the nigga right there. That's a dark skinned motherfucker. He don't give a fuck. So he was on roll regardless. That's a nigga right there. That is a nigga, okay? So, he asked for his stuff it was sitting like, he came in, the light-skinned fella came into the house, right in the living room. Her purse and shoes are right here on the floor. And I'm like, they're right there. All right. He grabs them, which I got going on here. I'm just chilling. All right, then he leaves, right?
What you got on? You chilling, dog. What's your shoes at, man?
Now, why my door was open, because Shorty ran out from the bathroom outside. No shoes on. It's snow on the ground, and it's freezing. I know her feet cold. And obviously, she left my door open. I'm thinking of nothing. I'm thinking she about to just use the phone. But nope, they came in the house. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm looking at my cameras, right? And I'm like, damn, how the fuck they just came out of nowhere. So next thing you see on my cameras,
Season finale tomorrow.
Stay tuned, motherfuckers. More shit to come.
The following is a made-up story. None of this shit really happened. I'll laugh at my pain.
so this is the finale of the Dating Chronicles. And I shot Shorty a text message and I was like, hey, you kind of want to discuss what happened, the situation of that situation. And she kind of got mad. And she was like, I saw your videos and I'm very upset about it. And I was like, well, you have a right to be upset, but I'm kind of upset too because your ex-husband came in my house. So that's that. Told me her grievances. Basically, she was upset that I made a video and that I was childish. And I'm just looking for clout and clicks. And I'm like, mentally, I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for. But I'm going to tell my story. I'm going to do what I can about the situation. Do what I can. But anyway, she apologized for her portion of it. She did have an emergency. I confirmed that. And I apologized for my portion of it. She was also upset that I had cameras in my house. Like, everybody has cameras in their house. So I don't understand why you're upset about that. But I told you when we met at the bar before you came to my house, and I told you in the car, I was like, my house is messy, and I do have cameras in the house. And also pointed to the camera when you walked through the door. My hidden camera's right there. But that's on you. So she called me weird for having cameras in the house, but that's fine. But again, I apologize. I just wanted to know, like, why didn't you just be like, hey, something happened with my kids. Some emergency happened with my kids. My husband's coming to pick me up, just to let you know. Or, hey, can you take me home? Something happened with my kids. That, to me, was more, as an adult in this situation, I just think that would have been more respectful to saying that versus him just showing up, coming into my house, coming into my safe place that I invited you in, and then this situation almost happening, because anything could have happened in that situation. What if he would have shot me? What if homeboy would have shot me in the back? You just never know what could have happened. Now I'm dead. But now I got cameras. Now you're mad at me for having cameras in an open area. As an adult, I'm also not sure if there's a miscommunication between her texting, but she said her husband said that I didn't give him her stuff, but on video clear as day, he asked where her purse was, and I said, pointed down. She asked where her shoes were, and I pointed down. So he got the stuff, and then walked right out after. So, again, like I said, I apologize that the situation happened. I wish things would have been better between us.
At the end of the day, y'all, I don't want anyone to get hurt. Okay, I'm not that bad of a person. I'm actually a decent person. I don't want anybody to get hurt physically, emotionally. I just don't want that to happen. So that's why I was a little upset about the situation. But at the end of the day, she's good. I'm good. We're all good. Laugh at my pain. Chronicles closed.
And then I woke up from my dream because this is a fake story, and this did not happen. This is a fake story. Yeah, it's fake. I had y'all fooled, huh? I should be a TV screenwriter at Tubi, Zeus Network. This is a fake story. I fooled y'all. Y'all gullible. Y'all gullible. And then
All right, y'all. All right, so this recap or this finale was recorded maybe like 5 or 6 days ago. But since then, me and Shorty had a conversation via text messages, and I got to tell y'all to recap. I cannot leave y'all hanging. You cannot make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up.